Hey guys, listen, new information on what happened between Keke Palmer and Darius. If you guys haven't heard, Keke has been granted the restraining order. She also has custody of the child. However, as I said, it is temporary custody. The judge has said that he must turn in his bang bang, right? He must turn that in. He has 24 hours to turn it in or he will be arrested. Now, I have to be honest with you. There are people out there saying that he actually has been taken into custody. However, we have not been able to confirm that. The judge is giving him 24 hours. That decree was issued, I believe, 6 or 8 hours to go. However, getting new information on the sickness that was in this guy's mind, he was threatening Leo. If you don't know, Keke and Darius share Leo. He was threatening Leo. He was making psychotic remarks about Leo, even going to say how he sees why animals actually delete their own male children. You guys, we need to get into this. This is deep. He is a danger. I do want to say this that I think is important for everybody to know. Okay. Just because people do not see it, do not feed into this negative. I don't know what it is about the story. The same people that were bigging up Jeezy for having an open and honest conversation, they are now, the incels are in this online campaign. They are trolls in the comments. They are doing whatever, where they keep trying to not just derail, but find reasons for why she deserved it because Keke stayed. Keke allowed it. You guys, do not respond. Do not feel the trolls. Know in your heart that what he did, we all know it was straight up abuse. Okay. And anyone that is saying anything different, while we cannot 100%, it's probably an abuser themselves. Now, here's the thing. We cannot prove that because we don't know their end out. But one thing I can say is anybody that is co-signing this, man or woman, in any situation, excuses an abuse. They excuse abuse. They are an abuse excuser. Please know that moving forward. Listen to the people that respond to this. Listen to the people and what their actions are. They are telling you where they fall on that subject. Please tread lightly. Okay. In any case, let's get into what's going on with Miss Palmer and these new scary, scary, scary things that have come out about what Darius is up to. Okay. Now, in part of the restraining order, I did a whole live where we went over that. I'll go live tomorrow if you guys want. Let me know in the comments, or I'll just make another video. There's a few things that everybody overlooked. Okay. She went on to say that I believe this was in paragraph 9 of the restraining order when she is talking about the abuse she suffered. She said that Darius, because he is a weak B-made ninja, that's my words, not hers, started to express jealousy about the time I was spending with our son. Now, mind you, this is the same man that wanted to publicly humiliate her because of what she was wearing. And everybody else was talking about, oh, he's just being a good dad, when at the end of the day, he was jealous of his own son. But baby, that's just, if it stopped there, that would just be normal toxicity. This is sociopathic behavior, in my opinion. Listen to what happened. Darius said very disturbing things to me that caused me to fear for Leo's safety with him, including how he, and this is in quotations, how he understood why male animals in the wild want to eat their own children. He understood. This man looked at her, the one that y'all were bigging up, the one y'all looking over, not y'all, but the people in the back, said he understood how male animals in the wild will want to eat their own children. And he also said a man's love for his child is based on if he loves the woman. I'm saying this right now. He is a narcissist. He might even be a sociopath. She was profiled, she was targeted, and she was being preyed on. I am so glad that she found the courage to leave this situation, even though exactly what she feared is happening. There are people blaming on her, people saying, oh, you knew from the beginning, people mocking her, people saying she's lying, people saying the footage is edited. Because at the end of the day, these same people that were downing her for what she was wearing, at the same time, they believe all this. It's all interconnected. It's all related. The signs of manipulation, of control, of abuse. Darius is on a different level. He is literally, and this is why she got temporary cut. He literally threatened Leo. This is why she got full custody temporarily, but I'm willing to bet because she has the money, lawyers, and evidence that it'll go deeper. Oh, it's not over. They said giving Darius's uncontrolled, violent outbursts in the past, whenever he became jealous. Now, mind you, she just had said he was expressing extreme jealousy about her spending time with the child. I became seriously concerned he would hurt Leo, even if it was just to hurt me. He had also gotten into an appalling habit of when he was angry at me, saying disgusting things to Leo. He was starting to use that Leo as a verbal punching bag to actually get back at Keke. The baby was not safe. And again, I find it odd that over the whole blogosphere, people had more strong opinions about whether she should have been wearing a sheer dress than what's actually going on with this sociopath threatening. And you could say, oh, well, I'm going to wait a while and figure, I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it a month and wait and see. Baby, you don't have to wait. The judge got back. The judge said no mas. The judge said no more. Oh, there's more. There's more. They said, she said Darius will be holding, when he was just 8 months, holding Leo and saying to him, right? And saying to him derogatory, disgusting stuff. I'm not going to get into it on this video because I don't want to get demonetized, but he said disgusting stuff. She also said she was concerned for Leo's safety after Darius became very frustrated with him when Leo was crying while his nappy was being changed. Darius started getting rough with Leo physically, and I stepped in to make sure Darius would not hurt him. Imagine somebody with, he's disgusting. And anyone that defends his actions, forget about defense. Anyone that does not flat out publicly condemn his actions, watch yourself around them, please. And if that's you, please beg for forgiveness. She said Darius was angry and it almost became a tug of war with Leo. Darius finally let it go and Leo was not harmed, but I was holding Leo trying to comfort him because he was screaming, and finished changing his nappy. Darius then blanked me in my head before storming out the room. She said, I'm making this request for protective orders without, again, she did not provide Darius notice. She did it like she would have. He has manipulated her since day one. He literally, even the day she filed, he tweeted about how he needed to get his mentality in check because of the Eagles game. This mofo cares more about an Eagles game than the fact that you were literally torturing and abusing Leo and Leo's mama. Now, she said she gave him zero notice. And I agree with her. She did it for a reason. She said, I'm afraid for my safety and the safety of our child, given his erratic, unpredictable, and abusive behavior, including entering my home without my knowledge or permission and physically accosting me. Mind you, this answers the question. They don't live together. They did not live together. She was fully broken up. And I admire her strength that she tried to save face. And I don't blame her now that I read the comments by breaking up with him. Remember I said in my old video, yo, they not together. And people are like, oh, what y'all talking about? They are not together. He broke into her home. This is psychotic. And this is, imagine if somebody said that about your child. Imagine somebody said that to your mom or your dad about you. How would you feel? They said, including entering my house, it's not over, without my knowledge or permission and physically accosting me. I am fearful of what retaliatory actions Darius may take against me, including harming and taking Leo away if I give him notice of my request for violation. Let's also not forget that this mofo, when she did it, posted a tweet where he looked menacing at the camera with the son saying, "See you soon, my son." He's psychotic. She said, "I'm asking for the blah, 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 blah." Of course. Now, there's more. Um, again, he requested full legal and physical custody solely to her. They asked on the petition, do you want the person in number 2, that is Darius's name, to have visits, parenting time with the children? She said, no. I asked the judge to order the person, Darius, have no visits at all. She said that it finally ended for good around early October. She said her child is the most important thing in the world to her. She said that she's threatened. He said that, oh, I'm sorry. This is quoted that happened on Sunday, November 5th. Darius trespassed into my home, physically assaulted me, knocked me over my couch, and pinned me down. So all those videos you see from the footage, the pictures, that is from the footage. She stole my phone after I threatened to call the popo. This was all caught on home surveillance. So this just happened. She said, oh, unfortunately, ending my relationship with Darius has not ended his abuse. If anything, he is even more unhinged, more volatile, and dangerous to both me and our son. Okay? Again, on November 5th, he trespassed into my home uninvited without my knowledge and consent and physically attacked me. Shortly before 11 a.m., I was at home talking on the phone. He was yelling at me, leaning into me, getting into my face. At this point, he lunged at me, grabbing at my neck and face, knocked me backwards over the couch, stole my phone from my hands, and ran out of the house. This man is psychotic. He is I don't even want to say it. I don't want to put the energy, but I really do feel for Keke and her and Leo's life. Again, this was all captured by security cameras. They said that he then, wow, on February 2022, was she pregnant then? They said the incident this past Sunday on November 5th was not the first or even second time Darius was physically abusive to me. It has happened multiple times throughout our relationship. She kept detailing different times. She said our relationship continued to be tumultuous even after our son was born. The ongoing abuse was witnessed by my friends and family, including but not limited to my mother, my father, my sisters, my mother Sharon, my father Larry, my sisters L'Oreal and Laurencia, and my friends Leonore and Chelsea. Darius and I attempted couples therapy, and for a long time things would get better, but then they would get bad again. If you don't know, Amanda Seals, not Amanda Bynes. I know y'all thought I was going to say it. Amanda Seals actually did a live as soon as she heard this. And she was explaining the abuse that Amanda had, her own self had experienced. And she chronicled this. She said that it's punctuated by high and low times, the abuse and then normality, the abuse again. But the thing is, the abuse gets quicker, more and more and more. It's funny how, without even knowing that these court papers existed, Amanda actually outlined what was going on. Please go watch my old video where I was like, Keke is not alone. Whatchamacallit, Darius' sister-in-law pretty much has verified everything Keke's mom said, and Amanda Seal gave a lot of inside information. It's right there. She said, Darius, so anyway, back to Keke. She said, Darius and I attempted couples therapy, and for a long time, things would get better, and then they would get bad again. So much of Darius' abuse towards me throughout our relationship was based on his insecurity and jealousy that I became extremely concerned when Darius started to express jealousy, of course, to spending time with our son. You guys, this is sick. Again, he posted that picture that said, "I love you, son. I'll see you soon." This is after the restraining order was actually served. And then his brother, Saronas White, jumped in and said that stuff. Keke's mom got involved. That's when he said the most disgusting vowel. But Keke's mom said it was all cap because at the end of the day, you taught your little brother this. A lot of people are saying you can't teach anyone. Let me know if you want me to do a video about this because I have some information on what exactly he did. Let me know if you want to hear about it. In any case, you guys, listen, prayers up to Keke Palmer. Let this be a teaching lesson to anyone that when they try to control you on such a minute level, it's only going downhill. And for the people that you know that are siding, talking, this is a litmus test on the type of people you want in your life and the type of person you are. I don't mean to say it dramatic, but you side-eye anyone, friend, foe, man, woman, that would ever defend, co-sign, or even worse, take a neutral stance on something that is more morally, right? Biblically, just everything reprehensible. Intellectually, parentally, yes. But you guys get my point. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.